I woke up on the floor of the laboratory in a pool of solidified vomit. It had caked and cemented my glasses to linoleum. I had no recollection of where I was. The last thing I knew, it was August 1999. I pulled myself from the floor like a rubber dart off a frozen freezer case and made my way to the coffee machine. The rock-solid liquid had molded, and the penicillin bodies were running amok like miniature rats with gills scurrying up and down the walls. I looked at the immobile hands of my watch. Through layers of dust on the office table, the phone was dead. What in God's name had happened? Panic-stricken, I lunged outside. The streets looked different, dirtier, grayer, and the first thing I noticed is that everyone had their hand clamped around their ear like mono-limbed switchboard operators yelling and laughing to the invisible bodies, ghosts that I couldn't witness and able to conjure. Some people were walking side by side, ostensibly together, but talking into their hands as if to say, my partner here in the physical form is not interesting enough to talk to. I'm going to scream to the spiritual world. Many of the people were 7 or 8 times the width of a normal person, as if a convention of sumo wrestlers had descended upon the city. My eyes burned like a vacuum hose was attached to my corneas. There was something that I couldn't put my finger on that was dreadfully wrong. It was an overpowering sense of drab sameness. Then it hit me like a bolt of electricity. I became aware of what I later referred to as the void of style. There wasn't an individual dressed distinctively in the bunch. Some weird uniform of convention was the mode of the day. Large checks seemed to be written across everything, and the same words on all the clothes, as if some military or sports team had indoctrinated young and old, rich and poor, large and well, mostly large. Ugly as sin can only be ugly. Trudging, I ventured past the same storefronts, something called Starbucks and then McDonald's, Starbucks and then McDonald's, on and on until I truly thought I was going insane. I wandered almost in a hallucinatory state, a vision of hellish nightmare. I stopped to catch my breath in front of an appliance store whose front window housed the largest TV screen I had ever witnessed, thin as a plate, as large as a wall in a house, with brightly colored pictures of young people, thinner, cosmetically beautiful, with the largest lips I had ever seen, looking nothing like the people I was seeing on the street. But as these images changed, I saw there was no more that existed anymore. In my 10 years of sleep, there was no vision in the media of war or destruction. Thank God that we had had this hideous, uniformed, non-individual nation, but at least we had sacrificed this to peace. I returned to the laboratory and made myself a sedative, longing to return to the solace of the dreamland.